We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Ryan Borucki is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Therefore it is Guerrero, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Devers has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boot. Devers, right field and carrying well. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. They'll come into play here at 319, 18 homers and 59 RBIs. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Devers leads off first with 1 away. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The 2-2 one more time. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to second for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practice plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's low.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
That is correct. The first baseman, Nick Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Here's the 0-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Marcus Walden will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good. Swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Got him to go down swinging there. Bo Bichette is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Brandon Drury will bat next. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Bases are empty, one man out. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Chasing after it is Pilar.
But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 289 is the average coming in. 29 homers and an even 90 RBIs. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1.
That's a ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1-1. Here it is.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Oh, and 2 to Travis Shaw. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Toronto. So here's Michael Chavis now. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field.
Into the second deck and gone.
A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Red Sox are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 261 the average coming into action here. 5 homers and 31 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
So now to the plate, Kevin Pillar, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Pillar is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the stretch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2 misses off the plate.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. First delivery to him on the way.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gurriel will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Red Sox able to get one right back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Red Sox 1. Last half of the second set to go, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Teoscar Hernandez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1, here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Walden has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Stepping in for the Jays, Danny Jansen. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Has a look. Now the pitch. 1-0 pitch is his slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Line towards center field. Under it is Bradley, and that'll be the second out.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Derek Fisher.
Now in the box, Derek Fisher. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. They lead it 2-1. Here now is Rafael Devers.
Off the Boston, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now here's the pitch.
0-1's the count.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swings through it for strike number 2. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
2-2 the count. Now the pitch.
We got full count.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Weakly hit to third. He's right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Here comes the first pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Here it is, the 3-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Now batting, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 delivery. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. This is on the ground over to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox. They still trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the third now, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Now ball two. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. D-Roll, both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Into the box, Brendan Drury in the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Bradley is there, two gone, and no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ready to take his hacks again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Goodness, 0-2 now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike three, and the side is retired. One left for Toronto. They still lead it 2-1. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup, but this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Line drive to center field. Grichuk is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. So here now is Jackie Bradley looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. 1-0 the count. Here it comes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Still 2-2. The pitch. Popped him up. Drury has a play, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Toronto leads this one 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw.
The first baseman, Travis Shaw.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Up next is Danny Jansen, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Blue Jays held in check as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder Kevin Pillar. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball, that's out.
Now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First offering on its way.
Ball.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Lifted in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Our score remains 2-1. Derek Fisher the next to bat. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And now a pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Pops this one up. Devers in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The batter, number 11.
Next to bat for Toronto, Bo Bichette. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Popped up. Moreland is there for it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Drury. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Ground ball right side. Scooped up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Jays are out in front, 2-1. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Xander Bogaerts.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Inside, ball 1.
A ball and a strike. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Right side hit hard, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Drury has it. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to first, a double play, but meanwhile the run is in that'll tie the ball game.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Settling in now, Michael Chavis. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two out, nobody on. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
In now, Christian Vasquez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 offering. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Thomas Pannone trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 45.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Hanone, a 25-year-old. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Up top, it's 2-0. Two and one, the count to Pillar.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Second and third, 2 away. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Andrew Benintendi would be next. Count still full, 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 3-2. Heath Hembree will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Two and two.
I got to count 2-2.
And he fouls this one off. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he misses there, 1-2. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Ball 2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's
Number
back-to-back Ks,
6.
and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail 3-2. Wilmer Font is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63, Wilmer Font.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
To the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Lifetime in this matchup, he's just 1-for-6. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Colton Brewer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Colton Brewer.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
A ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box now, Rendell Grichuk. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. One out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Popped him up. Vasquez over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 9.
At the plate, Danny Jansen. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays go down in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. Ready to begin the 8th, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. It's a swinging strike, a little late on the fastball that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and one to Martinez.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 3-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Standing in, Mitch Moreland. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fouled away. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Hard sinker misses 2-2. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
One there, on to first, and they get them both.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Michael Chavis will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for Boston, but they still lead it 3-2. Ryan Brazier goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
Joe Pennick will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Joe Pennick.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away.
The batter, number 11.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Bo Bichette. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch.
Look out, 21.
Two balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Now at the plate, Brandon Drury. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. One left for Toronto. They're down 3-2. Jordan Romano enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Romano.
Jonathan Davis is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Number 49.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home.
No catch off the plate. Ball 2.
Two balls and a strike.
The count is 2-1.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Inside, ball 2. Three balls, no strikes.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And that's over. 3-1. Popped him up. Shaw moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. He's set and the pitch.
Ball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Grichuk is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. They're up 3-2. Brandon Workman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
44, Brandon Workman.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First offering on its way. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he fouls this one off. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Workman has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
So digging in now, Travis Shaw. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. A runner at first with no outs here. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now back, the designated hitter, Teoscar.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball one.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
A ball and a strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
At the plate now, Randall Grichuk. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike. 2-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Blue Jays. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate, Danny Jansen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And it's fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
1-1. Here it is. And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here's the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Both Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Marcus Walden earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Brandon Workman wraps it up for the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.